Great. So we are live. Now I'm going to kick this off by putting a question into the audience. Put user on timeout. I don't think I'll do that. So there we go. Okay. So quick intros. So how I'm still using StreamYard. So this is actually very, very new. We will see how it goes. But we'll let people drop in. I have a topic today, and then obviously being the StreamYard platform that I've now started to use, I'm going to experiment with the capabilities of that versus just the YouTube stream, which is very limited in what you can do and achieve on it. So pretty interesting day ahead for the stream. It's only going to be a quick one. For those who are new or don't know, the streaming on the channel is as follows. I put together a very quick topic, but mainly use this as a way to converse with people who like to watch and view the videos. Try to get out, although it varies. I try to get out a video a week. Less at the moment, but then we get the streams in too. So kind of keep everything going and keep everyone involved. And that's the point of these streams. And also to create conversations. Yeah, so I got my little StreamYard, powered by StreamYard logo here to give it all away. Can't rationalize paying the subscription just yet, but we'll have to see. Depends really how many people appreciate the streams and how it gets on. So the format is simple, as I was saying. Start, round up of what's going on with the channel, then discuss a topic, and then follow up or finish off the whole thing with just a roundup, answering any Q&As, questions people have related to topic or bond stuff outside of that. And that's exactly how this will go today. So, quick things that I want to cover in the bond related world, although there is little to no bond news actually coming out at the moment. Also, here's the pen from the hotel in Egypt. So it's a nice little memento for making my notes. What we do have, so I have some interesting notes here on what's going on with the channel and the videos. Egypt, as I was saying, it'll take a month at least to put that video together, just between editing it, writing it together, coming up with the right narrative for the whole thing. Just the nature of it, I want it to be one video, I think, rather than splitting it into 2 or 3. With the America videos or the Portugal ones, the narrative naturally split between the hotel and the beach and things like that. Egypt just seems to be one large story, so that's how I'm going to do it. Also, let me know in the comments below, do you like the super edits when I kind of combine them all together into one large thing? The idea with the super edits is that I can sneak in a few more extra behind the scenes stuff. Excuse me. I think that's my first ever time sneezing on a live stream. First time for everything. So Egypt is coming together. It will take probably a month to do that. Then we have the Sanders video. The Sanders video will come out sooner. The Sanders video in the next week or two. I think it's coming together nicely. It's going to be a different experiment for the channel in terms of a review. Way more vloggy, but let's hope you guys enjoy it. And so, yeah, that's the updates on the videos that are in the work in progress section. I think today's topic may lead to more videos too, because I'm talking about things that I use day to day, and there might be an idea there. I do have a mission in the next 4 weeks that is completely unbond related, but I might share some of that adventure with you anyway, just to keep everyone, in the loop. And I might wear a bond item and review it while I'm moving around. So there you go. Okay. Let's see now. The final thing I want to say is I have Yeah, so I do have the intro coming together. I'm going to just shoot a little bit more thing for the intro. As I was saying, the channel needs a new intro. It's been doing me for 2 years now, but there was less direction in the channel then in terms of what exactly I want to do long term. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Uh, that should be out as well soon enough, and then take it from there. The nice way of greeting people as they enter the channel, especially if they're new to it. I also think it would kind of sit cool in front of these live streams as a trailer playing. So let's go to the final one in terms of news or updates that I have for people. I want to call out to people Rich Douglas. He kind of makes these great pieces of Bond inspiration music, his versions of the classic music, which I've used a lot in my travel videos. You will notice it in You'll notice it in the San Francisco one, his A View to a Kill music. But also on top of that, he is just inspired and makes his own versions of like Bond soundtracks, or his Never Say Never Again interpretation music is really, really good. Plus, I would also say you will, if you listen closely to the sounds of my travel videos, you always find him there. So I really, really want to give him a shout out. He just released a album there called Phoenix Rising, I think is the name of it. I'll double check that, but I really, really recommend it. It's going to be it. There's some great sounds in it, and I know Rich, he loves me to share his, yeah, Phoenix Rising. He likes me to share his SoundCloud and his Apple Music. That's the way he prefers people to find him. So if I ever use those sounds, I will definitely put in those links in the description. But check out Rich Douglas and his work. I couldn't recommend it more. It's just new versions of the Bond sound always get me excited. It's kind of one of those things. I just play it over and over again whenever a Bond trailer comes out, or obviously when the new soundtrack comes out for the film. It's something else. So today's topic, I'm going to discuss Bond items that I wear day to day. Hey, how are you? We finally got a commenter, thank God. I always hate when it's in silence. Uh it always makes me feel awkward that I'm just commenting myself. So yeah, the topic for today's conversation is going to be Bond items that I use daily. We really I always think that when I'm buying a Bond item, how will I use this every day or on the regular? And that is a big problem with Bond clothing and items. Like, some people never wear a tuxedo, and Bond fans always find an excuse to do it. So, like, I wanted to put together a list and have a back and forth with anyone who does this stuff. I know people own Bond things, and it's always good. Like, Nathan has the Snowdens, which I'm going to talk about today. So, like, here they are here, my Snowdens. So it's like, finding that balance between Bondy things and being inspired by Bond, but also things that are going to be practical to your life and use it every single day. Um, I don't. It's you will see as I go through this, but there's some Bond things that he wears that you would never do or wear, and it's that fine line between when you go past the convention center. There he is. That fine line between when you go past the convention center and you see people at the Star Trek event or the Star Wars or the Comic Con, and they're dressed, and it's just a one day of the year type thing. You can't wear that stuff. And the reason we have this Bond thing where we're always dressed as Bond in some form or another, I think. Like, the very first thing I'm going to talk about is these t-shirts, which are all of our brown. I bought the denim one first because I saw Craig wearing it in a press event. So I have the denim one, which you see me wear a lot, and then this the black one, and then there's the grey one that he wears in No Time to Die when he's sailing at the very start, and it's all ripped. Like Orlebar Brown is one of those things. It's Bond inspired, and then it's sorry, the items like this are Bond inspired, and then you've got the things that actually made it into the film. But it's those things that you can sneak into your everyday life. Yeah, Nathan is joined too. Everyone's saying hi to Nathan. That's good. So I suppose at the minute 10, it's always good to get into the topic versus dragging it out. I actually struggled to come up with a topic this week, and then I was wearing my sunglasses yesterday, and I was like, do I want to do a proper video on these or what? And then I went, look, let's go for it. Let's go for the stream and talk about things. And I think this could lead to full-on videos. So firstly, I'm going to start using StreamYard in a way that I haven't used it before, and I really, really hope this works out well. It should be interesting to see if it goes smoothly. So let me know how this goes. I'm going to share, well, it's just a PDF of different images of items that I wear on the regular, but it's going to be Bond and what scenes inspired them and got them there. Yeah, the white dinner jacket is cool. People don't like the Spectre one, but maybe it's because of my frame. I like the idea of having very like wide peak lapels on a dinner jacket. I think it looks good. I think a lot of people feel that the Connery one is the very best. I wonder, there's that just loyalty to Connery or whatever. We'll see. Well, I always, Nathan, just to actually before I kick off the PDF, I always wear something Bondy most of the time, and it's just a matter of catching me in the act versus me calling attention to it. So yeah, like you definitely see that when you're watching the Egypt and all the like the travel videos. I'm kind of wearing something Bondy. It's very rare that I'm not. So let's see how this bloody goes. This is going to be interesting. I've just thrown together some images and I'm going to share them here. The first one is probably the most obvious one and probably kicked it off for a lot of people. And you'll see me wearing this all the time, is the Sunspell Riviera Polo. This I bought and I have had probably about 3 of these in total. I wear them to death, probably far past when I should wear them. And then I get another one and go again and again. The Sunspell Polo is a light, easy to wear summer polo that I just think it's class. It has turned into the classic Bond polo. And I think in terms of, what's going on in my life during the summer is that I want something that it looks good. You can wear it in the evening, you can wear it during the day. And God, like I think the Riviera Polo is just one of those things. And considering that this was not strictly speaking a product placement, it was because Lindy Hemming had that relationship with them. So they just gave a number to the film, or created them and gave them to the film. They've really yielded great results off the back of that. For those who don't know, Sunspell also appeared in Christian Bale's Batman films, because Lindy Hemming, after Casino Royale, she also worked on Batman Begins the year before, went on and worked on all those Batman films. So you see Christian Bale wear Sunspell now and then, whether it's just the t-shirts, he wears a Sunspell long sleeve polo. So yeah, the Sunspell is just one of those unbeatable Bond brands. And whether it's the polo or the t-shirts that you see Craig wear, I highly recommend it. And it's one of those things, if these are the Bond items this stream is the Bond items that I like to wear on the regular that kind of slip in and out of your lifestyle, and it doesn't have to be a crazy, people call attention to a thing. This one is special, and I would recommend it to anyone. They're like expensive in terms of the polo market, but then again, what I say about this is I've had these for years and worn them to bits, and I can't think of anything else in my wardrobe that stands the test of time. Like, this is a 2006 polo and still is very fashionable today, and there's like nice little unique aspects to it, like the small chest pocket. Yeah, and Nathan, I have the navy one. And I believe, not that I even believe it, I know that the coloring has slightly changed with time. But yeah, the navy's the best color, I think. I feel actually that if you see the press stuff for Quantum of Solace, and this probably leads into Quantum because I don't have any Quantum items on the list. If you look at the press stuff for Quantum, it looks like Craig is wearing a black Sunspell Riviera as well at some stage. I know he wears a Tom Ford polo during Quantum, but it seems like there's one or two times where he could be wearing the black Sunspell. So yeah, just interesting. I just wanted to call that out. So go on to Sunspell, check that out. I can't recommend them too much I can't recommend them enough in terms of how many I've owned, how whenever I wear it to death, I just get a new one. And it just, no one notices. I've never had anyone go, oh, that looks very James Bond or anything. It just looks right. So the next thing I have is the obvious one, and it's something that I wear every single day, and it's the watch. The watch is one of those things that we all kind of like. We all wear a watch, and if we don't wear a watch, we have it on our phone, and it's the last sort of acceptable fashion thing that every man can wear. Some people pull them off other fashion things, but every guy can wear a watch, and it's the sneaky Bond thing. It's probably called attention to more though in my whole life than anything else that I have that's Bond. But I just wanted to call out the Bond watch because I have the Omega and I really love it. I think it's part of that Bond fandom, and in terms of a sponsorship and a partnership with Bond, they've really, really done well from it. But I just wanted to quickly talk about how, and I will talk it to death, and I have a video on the Omega if anyone is interested in it. But that's the second thing. I have also structured this video in a way that I'm going to go through the films in chronological order. So I'm kind of looking at different items that I'm wearing from Casino all the way to No Time to Die. Yeah, the watch, can't recommend it enough. And I know Nathan has the Brosnan era Omega, which is really cool, and it's so classic. And I think if you look at sort of people in the watchy world, they always look on it with reverence. Nathan, going back to the Tom Ford polo, I just can't rationalize it. You're like paying that much for it. I've been into Tom Ford when I was walking through Harrods, and being through Tom Ford, walking through Harrods, and you pick up one of their polos, and you're like, that's not that much better than a Sunspell one. What am I wearing today? This is the Audemars Brown black tee, and we'll be gone. Let's move on. So this is a winter and autumn regular. You can still get them today. It's the Barber jacket that Bond wears in Skyfall. Also, he's wearing an NPL sweater, which I wear all the time. I have the NPL sweater, and I wore it so much that this winter I put a bloody hole in the fucking elbow. So now I have to figure out a solution for that. And I really like it because the NPL sweater I have is one of the original ones that they made right after Skyfall. So it has a little thing on the label that says Skyfall, and nowadays they make them as says 007. So it's nice that it says specifically Skyfall. It's just like so in Skyfall, he is wearing Tom Ford suits. And what's nice about this outfit is it calls back to a more British style of Bond. The suits are, they're cut to look like Bond suits, but they're, it's Tom Ford, so it's not British suiting. And this here is a very like old fashioned British style of hunting outfit. The sweater, the scarf, the Barber jacket. I think, like, actually, just to correct myself, the scarf might be Tom Ford, but the NPL and the jacket really create that old Scottish Highlands look. And then he's wearing Crockett and Jones shoes, just to like slightly sidetrack. Like the Crockett and Jones shoes are another item that I wear all the time. The Islay boots or Isla, whatever you want to call them. Really, really good. And just what an outfit. And the whole thing is like that. During the winter, I throw that jacket on all the time. In fact, I need to find somewhere to re-wax it, because once again, like every other Bond item that I love on this list, if I am in danger of wearing it to death. NPL make a version of the scarf. Yeah, I've seen that NPL version of the scarf. So they're very deliberate. They call it out. Well, they don't overtly call it out, but they go like the Bond inspired line if they didn't make the original. So like the scarf. Yeah, but the sweater is nice, and so that scarf looks nice too. I think I when I was in Burlington Arcade before Christmas, I felt it. It's really, really nice. So yeah, that jacket can't beat it. And if you look at my Crockett and Jones video, the Isla one, you'll see I'm wearing that jacket a lot. I really, really love it. What else? Yeah, so what are you saying about the nice version for about 30, very close? Yeah, so I can't recommend that jacket enough. It's just one of those things, like everything else as well on this list. This is coming up to, this Skyfall's over 10 years old now, which you completely get away with this. In fact, when I was looking through this, I remember this article came to mind, and it's the most this might be the most influential menswear outfit in movie history. And it's just a GQ article talking about how from that moment in Skyfall on, you just saw that style, the Barber jackets coming back, everything. It was like, it's so funny how, like, when Bond is always fashionable, but when the movies are good and it's fashionable, it really takes legs. Like, people just like, Skyfall was definitely a zeitgeist movie, and it captured people's imaginations at the time. And it seems like this article isn't of that belief. So yeah, what's going on here in the chat? Yeah, Nathan, I'm not surprised that you have it. It's one of those things, and they still make them today, and the ones they make today are great. Mine is the one that's not the very original one with the hood, because I wanted one that they didn't have the hood. So mine's just the generation after that, where they kind of made them specifically with no hoods, and then they're basically making a mass market version of it now because it's so popular. Do you think so about re-wax on the jacket? I'm of the opinion that, you re-wax your jacket and then you wear it down and it keeps going. So the jacket stays intact, but it's more likely to, last you in the bad weather, which we have here. Yeah, I'm trying to, because my coloring on my jacket is definitely gone lighter with time. Yeah. Yeah, I've the storm flap on mine. That's the one. Yeah, I and actually so much so that my brother bought his own version of it. He liked it so much. So yeah, we very much look like brothers walking down the road if we're ever wearing them at the same time. So yeah, hmm, I might just risk it, Nathan, and get it re-waxed. See what happens to it. I know you're probably worried about me now, but yeah, I think I know when I was in Selfridges, they said it wasn't very expensive to get it re-waxed. So next time I'm in London and it's cold enough, I'll do that. So the Skyfall jacket, go for it. Nathan, this one's for you. uh, you said that you got a pair of these the other day, and I just thought I was wearing mine the other day, and there they are. Yeah, the Tom Ford Snowdens are actually the sunglasses of James Bond that I wear more than anything else. I have I have all the Tom Fords that Bond wears, so the 108s, the Marco, the Henry, and these, and then I have the Barton Pereira, the ones that I made the video on, obviously, and I have the Varnays. The Tom Fords are the most versatile of the lot. So I find that I can wear these with a suit, the semi-formal, formal occasions. If it's sunny, I would wear these when I'm on holidays. I just think the Tom Fords, the Snowdens are the best of the lot in terms of what I find when I'm ever on the fence. I go for these. The Marcos are like a more rugged version of the 108s, but they still feel fragile. And the 108s, which I made a video on, it's one of my first ever sunglass videos, if not the first. The 108s just feel like they could snap at every moment. And it's almost like, oh, do I want to wear these and break them? So I love the 108s and the look of them. I'm not sure actually if aviators are my favorite style of sunglasses anymore, though I might have grown out of them. But I love these and they feel rugged enough. However, though, Nathan, this is another thing. Yeah, I know. I still wear them regardless. And mine are a bit floppy here, just from being an absolute animal with them and throwing them around and wearing them and all sorts of things. So yeah, mine have definitely been through the wars with me. And I actually bought them. I was flying to America, and I was going to visit. I was going to a family thing in America, and I didn't have them. My best friend, or Alex, was with me at the time, and I just picked these up, and I was like, done getting them. It was a real impulse buy, but I went for it. And when was that? That was 2019, I think. Can't beat it. So the next one on the list is this. It is such a like non-staple or non-bondy thing, and it's fairly in the film, but God, I've really grown to love this. This is the Barber jacket that he wears in No Time to Die. And it's so weird because, okay, yeah, Nathan, just the first Barber is really, really wintry, and I love it at winter. And then what I found myself doing is I saw this at, where did I see it? I saw it online and they were selling it at like a crazy discount, and I just swooped in and bought it. And I sized down. So I sized down and bought it, and it kind of just did it for me. So I wear it exactly like he does when he shows up in Cuba. I wear it like unbuttoned, and in like spring pushing in to summer, when it still can be kind of cold in the mornings or the evenings, I wear this jacket over like casual clothes, and I absolutely love it. It's not too heavy. It just like covers you slightly, and if it rains slightly, which it always fucking does here, even in the summer, This is perfect. And I really, really love this jacket. It really, really surprised me. I sort of bought it because I was like, oh, that's a deal. I'll buy it and see how much I like it. And I really, really got great use out of it. I had even went on an adventure, misplaced it on a night out, and had to hunt it back down. But yeah, it is safe in my wardrobe. Oh, yeah, the best dressed man in Ireland. Oh, jeez, I wish. No, no. Yeah, it's just a movie comes out every 5 years nowadays, and I just copy that. That's how it works. Yeah, Nathan. So I think casual jacket for the our part of the world, this works really, really well, and I I was surprised how much I wear it in terms of my Bondy things, and I really, really, really recommend this. Underneath, he's wearing the Tommy Bahama shirt, which I got and then had to get tailored. Um, which I got and had to get tailored. But yeah, the Tommy Bahama shirt I wear it when I'm on holidays. I don't wear it in Ireland really. It's just one of those. Like, it's not the right country for it. I am thinking though, if there was a if it came back up a Tommy Bahama shirt, I probably should buy it again and size down. Because I'm just a little bit leaner at the moment, and my tailored one is kind of it's sitting on me right, but it's sitting on me in a strange way. So anyway, yeah, that's my Tommy Bahama conundrum. Yeah, that is the Carhartt hat that he's wearing. Basically, in No Time to Die during Jamaica, they cut the logos off everything. So that hat is a baseball cap by Carhartt, and they cut the logo off. And if you go on to Bond Lifestyle, they will tell you exactly how to do it, I believe. So check that out. Uh, the same thing with the t-shirts. The Orlebar Brown tees have this on them, the logo, and any Orlebar Brown tee that he wears in No Time to Die has that taken off it. So they, generally speaking, they tailor everything for Craig. Even if it's supposed to look baggy, they make some small alterations. So the Orlebar Brown logo is taken off on the white and the grey t-shirt that he's wearing in No Time to Die. He wears the white tee when he picks up the Aston Martin, the old one. Pretty cool. So that is another just honorable mention. The Rogue Territory jacket is something that I wear a lot. Uh, wear it during very casual again. It's cool. Can't beat it. Um, yeah, the car. So check out the road. Oh, there's the main man showing up. Fair play, more. Uh, so yeah, the logo would drive me nuts as well. I don't get. Not that I don't get it. I think they just wanted the look. So when Sudarat, the costume designer for No Time to Die, picked up the stuff, she probably looked at the whole thing, and it's like, I want that look, but I don't want that brand. And you know yourself, sometimes they buy these things and they don't actually get cooperation from the brand, so they just destroy the logo. Craig is not tall, Ruby. He is 5'10", so by British standards, that would be average. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I said when I was about 15 or 16. I was like, I'm now taller than Daniel Craig, which means happy out. So this last one is funny. I putting it out there to surprise you guys, but it's from No Time to Die, and I really, really think that you're going to be like, what? And I think it's going to lead to a full video because I really think you guys will be interested in it. Thanks very much. 2.1k subs. Yeah, it's getting along there. Still, probably, to be honest with you, the most important people are you guys watching, the guys who regularly comment and contribute to the videos. So the last on this list is the Norway outfit, But most importantly, the Massimo Alba pants that he wears. These pants, just like the jacket, the barber jacket, really, really surprised me. So they're corduroy pants, and it's called Baby Soft. And no joke, when they say Baby Soft, this material that they use is fantastic. It is so, so soft. So I got these pants and I was wearing them. Uh, I was wearing them for the winter time this year, and you'll also see me wearing them in my Crockett and Jones Isla video again. Go back and watch that. I'm wearing a lot of items that I love in this stream are in that video. But the pants are amazing. They're made by Massimo Alba, and honestly, if you have a bit of money to spend on the pants, buy them. I had to get them taken up because just my legs are big, so I just have to size up, and then I just bring them up in terms of length. But yeah, these pants are so good. They're so soft. And I definitely want to buy the lighter color ones that he wears in Matera. On top of that, he's wearing the jacket. And this is one of those things where I go back to the start of the video or the stream. I could not see a practical application for this in my life. And I've been on the fence very much about it since I've seen it in person. I've tried it on, it fits me on the shoulders. I just can't rationalize it. So I just look at it every time I see it and then walk away. But the pants are really great. So yeah, he's also wearing a Connolly linen shirt, which I love as well. I have the linen shirt. Yeah, it gets great use in the evening, especially in the summer. And finally, to call out what Nathan is saying there, so I have the Rag and Bone Henley, which you might see me wearing in videos at the odd time. The Henley is really nice, really soft. It's another item here, and this slide definitely captures two of the things that I really like. So the Henley is just one of those very casual. You could wear it right now on a stream like this. And then the Massimo pants, I wear them all the time. I wear them out. I wear them going around the house. Wear them chilling. Wear them when I'm visiting people. It's like you're traveling. They're really good because they're soft. So the Massimo Alba pants are the official one, the last one, but definitely the Rag and Bone Henley. There's an honorable mention. So now the Henley, I'm trying to figure out sizing on the Henley because I do have it and it is slightly large. It sits on my shoulders well, but then just gets a bit too baggy and long below. So it's a question of getting it altered or just buying a smaller one. We'll have to see. So that actually is the last slide of this whole thing. So what's going on here in the comments? Yeah, Nathan calls out the Rag and Bone Henley size down. Yeah, I think so. They're not hard to come by, so I definitely think I'll just size down and get so much airtime in that film. Yeah, the Rag and Bone Henley. So he wears it obviously here in Norway and then wears it into the climax. I'm struggling to think, does he wear it again? But yeah, and then you see him wearing them in his day-to-day life all the time. Yeah, washing high heat. Yeah, that's a high risk job, Nathan. If I wash it in too high heat, or yeah, it could be donated to a children's charity. Very stylish child. So yeah, let's remove this slide here. But yeah, Craig looks good. He looks great. So this is the thing about this jacket. Maybe I can get some guidance. The Massimo Alba jacket here, like it looks great on Craig. And I have a photo, and I think I shared it in one of my community posts ages ago. It's like it looks good. I just don't see the application in my day-to-day life. So I'm slightly worried about that. But yeah, so I'll just leave it on the fence for now. The sloop suit that he wears in Matera at the start, I'd never get use of, so I don't think I'll buy that. And they are the items there on my list. I'm really, yeah, they're the items on my list that are my Bond things that I kind of wear invisibly every single day or very frequently, depending on the season. The Sunspell polo I wear all the time in the summer. My Omega watch I have on nearly every day. The Barber jacket is just one of those summer things, or one of those winter things that just can't be beaten. Everyone should have one of those in their wardrobe. The sunglasses, yeah, they're great. I really, really recommend those. Another honorable mention for sports is the Varnays that he wears in Jamaica. Yeah, I'll just throw it back up here. These Varnays here that he's wearing, they're like the brown ones that he wears. Really recommend those for sports. So if I'm playing golf or when I was sailing, they're great for doing activities in. So yeah, the sunglasses Snowden's are the most versatile, and I wear those all the time. Um, the Barber jacket, the second one, the black one, that's like the rain jacket he wears in Jamaica, really, really, really surprised me. And finally, the Massimo Alba pants. They're definitely, if I was going to like describe this list as something like the best Bond buys that I've had, are those. They really surprised me, and I get so much use out of them. If I was to divide the time or the days used of an item, that's like the best ROI, I think, is that list. Been wearing a cheaper version of Spectre Tom Ford hybrid jacket a lot this year from Reese and Aaron. Been wearing a cheaper version of this. Which Tom Ford hybrid jacket is that, Nathan? I'm struggling to recall. Probably when you say it now, I'll be like, what? Do you know what outfit I absolutely love though? I love when he gets off the train in Morocco. Oh yeah, 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 I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that Tom Ford jacket in the snow. That's really cool, and it zips all the way up. Yeah, that's really, really nice. They're fucking pricey though, aren't they? That's another thing that's come into fashion. Never saw people wearing those, and then when Bond came, you definitely see a lot of people with like the fronted, like velvet or puffy front or whatever it is, and then like a woven's arm on their thing. You just see that everywhere. Yeah, the quilted front and woolen arms, wooden arms. So yeah, like that's just something you see all the time that like Bond has definitely led on. Yeah, yeah. I can't can't beat it. And I'm just reading through the comments here, they're flying in. Yeah, like Bond, that is a nice item, Nathan, and it's really versatile and it's really cool. No one would look twice. No one would be like, is that a Bond thing? It's not like wearing an ivory dinner jacket at noon on a Wednesday. So, you guys, throw in any questions about those items or any other items you may have seen me wearing or think I have. Like, just throw it in and ask me. I can answer any of them right now. As I was saying, we're at minute 43 here. This video took a bit longer to get through the list, but great back and forth as always with you guys. Yeah, Nathan, I think that Spectre jacket is really cool. I would investigate like getting one myself. Uh, it's just I can't like exactly the polo thing. I just struggle to go. Oh, I'll spend that much money on it. I'd like go. That's a good contribution towards a nice watch as well. It's like, what would I prefer? Like, do you just keep saving for a watch or like spend it on that? And like, yeah, I think the answer's there. Very good. Do I have the No, I don't have the cargo trousers. And the cargo trousers, I didn't buy them. For those who don't know, he wears combat cargo trousers at the end of No Time to Die that it was revealed were made by NPL, as well as the sweater. I have the sweater, really, really like it. I wear it in the winter when I'm going for kind of like hill walks by the sea and stuff like that. Can't beat that. That's really practical. I don't see a practical use for the pants. You would wear them like I don't see where I would wear them. And even if I had a job that was sort of like on a site that required, very rugged pants like that, do I want to spend 200 something on NPL ones? Like it doesn't tick the box, and it kind of comes into the Venn diagram for me of cosplay and that, and what would be seen in the convention center versus what is actually practical. Um oh, are they? Uh, So Nathan, they are actually not that comfortable or practical, which is very unusual for NPL, because what I will always say about NPL is they are so soft and nice, but they don't make cargo pants. Like, that's not something they actually do. So it's like just not their wheelhouse. Uh, the Brits need education how to dress. Jesus. That's funny because whenever I'm like, I know London's probably the outlier, but whenever I'm in London, I'm just amazed at how much better they dress than Irish people. um, yeah, Nathan, you have the works. Geez, Nathan, it sounds like you have a collection worth sharing. No, I opted out for the pants. Got the NPL jumper though. Can't beat that. Really, really like it. NPL is one of those relationships that's really, really come along since Skyfall, isn't it? I really like that. Um, to call back, I have the Spectre turtleneck that he wears on the poster, and then obviously in the climax scene under the John Varvatos jacket. Um, really like that. Now, I don't wear it as much as I should, but I really like it. Really like how it fits and feels on me. But it's just one of those things that like you only get to wear it in December. But I really, really, really like that. I can't recommend or can't like tell you to not wear NPL. The bond connection, the quality, really, really good. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna start winding up now. This went really well. It really surprised me considering I was struggling for the topic. If you guys have any suggestions for the next topic, let me know. Also, tell me how this whole presenting business went. That's a first for the channel. Thought throwing the PowerPoint or the fucking PDF up and going through items that I have that I really like. I also hope it gave you a steer if you're ever on the fence about these things and go, "Oh, will I wear them?" Uh, any of these things that I mentioned are absolutely worth going for. They have actually surprisingly fit into my life, especially if you live in a climate like I do. I have only so much opportunity to wear maybe the super cold stuff like the Tom Ford thing, or I'd probably have more opportunity for the colder items, but the summery items are tough to pull off. It's another reason why I haven't got the Connolly Gubino jacket. Really like it and tried it on in London in December, but it's just like, oh no, it's just like, does it fit in Ireland type thing? You gotta see what you're wearing 90% of the time, and then fill in the holiday gaps where it needs to be. Also, got to say, anything Orla Bar Brown is great, especially for holidays. So, guys, any final questions? Hit me up now. I'm going to start winding this whole thing down. I think last week I ended or signed out of the broadcast without cancelling it, so it ran on for a couple extra minutes than it should have. Um, yeah, the Egypt videos, as I was just saying at the very, very start before anyone joined, Egypt is coming along nicely. It's going to take a while though. Got the Sanders video too. That's more important in terms of close timelines, and then redoing the intro. Hoping these braces carry out to the next one. I like. I have the Albert Thurston ones. The ones he wears in Casino Royale. I like those the best. Got the little bit of gold on them. Wear those with my tuxedo. Really like that. It's a nice bit extra that people don't wear. When you see people usually wearing braces, they wear them like, and they're the clippy ones. Yeah, not very cool, I think, anyway. But I like the Thurston ones that, have the buttons on. Love that. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I can't wait to share this. Hit me up with suggestions for the next video. Keep commenting, subscribing. I love that. Also, final thing I'd say is, if you share these with your friends who are also interested in Bond, that's a great help. It's always good to share these around and get extra people involved. You can wear a lot of these clothes in Egypt too. You can't wear a lot of these clothes in Egypt. So what did I do in Egypt? Not to spoil. Wore my Sunspell good bit, and then I actually wore chinos a lot. So I wore trousers. What was it? During the day it was like high 20s, but it wasn't very humid, so you got away with it. And then in the evenings it was nice. You actually probably could have got away with the lighter Barber jacket or a blazer or something. So there you go. Thanks very much. Time to sign off on this. Thanks, guys, for watching. Keep commenting, subscribing, and sharing with your pals. Bye.